So I was just thinking of what I like to think of as just transportation skills or vehicle skills. And I overheard a conversation the other day. Basically, it was two people were one was trying to borrow the other's car, but they couldn't because the other person's car was a stick shift. They couldn't drive that. So I thought, wow, it's like less and less cars are coming in stick shift. Even sports cars, now have sort of that clutchless manual transmission or are just automatic. So I just thought, wow, if we think of skills that deal with vehicles, the ability to drive a stick shift is pretty important. Could you imagine being in a situation where the only vehicle you have access to, to get home or get out of an area is a stick shift and you can't drive it? So, learn to drive a stick shift. I had a couple others. I ride a motorcycle a lot. Again, motorcycles are great. I have a dual sport, so it can go pretty much anywhere. Dirt, over logs. Gets like 60 miles to the gallon. So, what a great vehicle if, gas goes $15 a gallon, but I need to get around. It's pretty, it's still doable. I years ago worked for a summer camp where they paid for me to get my CDL B license to drive a school bus. Again, think of like movies where a bunch of people get rescued because of a bus. There's buses. Every city in America's got buses. Do you know how to start it? Turn the air brakes off? So that's a little harder to do. You can't just go get someone to teach you to drive a bus usually, but that's a good skill to have. Then there's like all the other things that I can't do, like fly a plane and helicopter, but I don't think those are as realistic. But it's just this idea that people maybe overlook that something we do every day, drive a car, is just another skill to add to our basket. And I'm still surprised because I know people that can't drive a stick shift, and I just think, wow, I grew up in a family where that was part of the rite of passage was taking the driver's test with a stick shift, which was kind of rare and impressed the driver people because the test people, because they said most kids would just do it with an automatic. But even though that was years ago, and so now I'm sure they don't even let you do that. But I don't know. So transportation skills, real important stuff. There's all kinds we can learn to do. Just add it to your basket.